Okay. I normally wear glasses. Actually, I'll just show you. Here I am with glasses. But right now, I'm being personal in my own quiet space. It's late at night. It's almost midnight. And it's my day off. Excuse me. It's winter, Michigan. And I want to talk to you about what I've been doing for over 3 years now. I am a reverend doctor, and God has chosen to put me in a couple of prisons to work with inmates. Ooh, hot tea. Now, excuse me, I have to get some of my onion honey syrup that I made for coughs. Use it. But for right now, at the prisons, they call me the old crazy white guy. A lot of guys do. I wouldn't say that I'm one of the very few, yes I would, that really care about your son, your brother, your cousin, your uncle, your grandfather, whatever he is, your dad, who's in prison, your cousin, your friend. I had a friend, not a very good friend, but a friend, who lived across the street from me here in Detroit, who was sent away to prison before I started working there. He got out, and the short time he was in, a couple of years, I saw his dad struggle to stay alive to see him out. And I saw him when his son got his parole detained for a bit, and how crushing that was. Excuse me. So I'm older. I'm the second oldest CO, correction officer in the prison. I'm 65 plus. Let's just put it this way. I carry my Medicare card in my wallet, but I care. I seriously care about my guys. I call them my boys. Some of them don't like that. We're full-grown men. But when you get to be my age, you're all boys. You're all boys. I pray for them. I take care of them. I watch out for them. They're my ministry. And if your loved one happens to be one of my 1,200 plus guys that I take care of currently, I'm blessed to have them. You may say you're blessed to have me, but I'm blessed to have them. Some of the worst murderers that are in there are some of my best guys who help me run the place, because they know they're not getting out, they're not leaving, and they want the place to be as good as it can be. Now, I have people that work there with me that are just horrible. They're horrible towards them. And I go talk to the guys and I said, listen, you see those 8-year-old idiots that I work with? Do you really want to give them your power? Do you really want to give them your power? Do you really want them to have the ability to ruin your day? Because you don't have to let them. Excuse me. And I do my best to help the guys have a good day. Yeah, they do their shenanigans and little games and all that stuff. It entertains them, helps them to pass the time, helps them to escape. You'd want to escape if you're living there. See these teeth missing? That's from an accident that happened. I lost 4 of my teeth, not because of inmates. It was part of God's plan to take these out, which helps them become the crazy old white man. And the $1,200 dental inserts to cover these up got wrapped in a napkin and thrown away by my bride. That was my mistake. I knew I wrapped it in a napkin and put it in the glove compartment. It could possibly be thrown away, and it was. So I don't replace it because they called me the crazy old white man. But yet, even the ones that really can't stand me because of my position, clear across the yardway, will acknowledge me and say hi or "What's up, Doc?" which is my favorite saying there. And I acknowledge those that are following God and look at me and tell me, "You're a miracle man. We've seen God take things that you go through and see you come out of the end with peace." And I've gone through a lot of pain, suffering, still today, pain. But, oh no, they see I'm real. And they see God through me. And they see that even though I can be blessed upon blessed, I can still have challenges that nobody wants to go through. I'm terminal, but so are you. I'm terminal and I know I am. You just don't know you are, unless you're blessed like I am. You know, walking with cancer. But prison ministry, let me tell you what I know. I'm there. I'm living with these guys. 8, 16 hours, whatever God will let me do. I'm there. And they see me walking with God. No, I ain't perfect. But I also I'm not a hypocrite with them. The stuff that's important to some are stupid stuff. Stupid stuff that we do in life that's just dumb. But I'm not going to rag on them for that. That's not important. What's important is you're not going home in a body bag. Not when I'm on watch, you're not. What's important is praying for them. Taking the time to individually pray for their names. Knowing them and praying for them. Doing my rounds and praying for them. Encouraging them. And what can you do? You can pray that God sends more people like me into the prison system to take care of your loved ones and to pray for them. You may be fat and old like me. They may be fat and old like me. There's much fatter people. Only one that's older that I know of. She's going to retire soon, and I'll be the oldest. But I can do the job, and I can care. I can follow the procedures and regulations. I can enforce what's absolutely necessary. And I can be there with compassion. But above all, I can be there and pray and really mean it. Really mean it. I got up this morning and I did my darndest to get to work. And my new truck, which is giving me problems with the starter, made it so I couldn't go in initially, so I called off. And then it started, so I called in and I said, "Listen, I'm going to be late, like 5 minutes after, but I'll be there." And he goes, "Do you know that today's your day off? Seriously?" So I got the truck work done. But I care. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know some of the stuff that I go through in my prison ministry. I'm not going to be silent about it anymore because this is my ministry and I'm going to share it with you. So my request from you is that you would pray for me. This is not the easiest job to do. Excuse me. You're being real. You're living your life in front of these guys. And they see you up, they see you down. They see you tired. They see you happy, sad. These guys have seen me lose family members. They want to know what's wrong with me. It's not my first business. It's actually my second or third, actually. But these guys some have done absolutely despicable things like chopping people up with a chainsaw, stab them more than 50 times. You know, there's some that are in there that I know they're in there and they're not supposed to be there. You can tell. You can tell. But God has put me in there. This is my ministry. So I need from you, if you wouldn't mind, to pray that God protects me while I'm there. Protects me from the devil and his tools. And I don't classify the inmates as his tools. I classify his tools as being the active ones that are in his grip. Both the people I work with and people I don't, that are just there. Now, I work with a boss who can't stand me at all. I had to write his butt up for breaking the law. So he's a bully, and he retaliates. But I'm too old to be bullied. Come on. But he puts me in the worst situations he possibly can. And this time I got injured pretty good. And I've been off work for a few days and suffering the pain from the injury. I actually called a couple of attorneys about it because I was so mad. But when you get over being mad, you just stop taking their calls. I'm not going to sue him. Like Joseph said to his brothers, you did all this out of ill, but God did this because he planned it. So they see what goes on with me, and they know that my one boss can't stand me, and I get bullied, picked on, and then I refuse to let him have my power. He can try to ruin my day. He did put me in a level 4 unit. First day he got on the day shift, first chance he got. And I actually found out that I get more than a level 2, which is, I can't tell him because he wouldn't put me back there, but wow, what a blessing that was. But please pray for me. I need all the prayer you can get. And I'll keep you abreast on what's going on. I'm not going to be quiet now. Okay? That's it. This old man is going to sign out. It's been 12 minutes. But I definitely do need your prayers, please. Because this is not easy. It's physically taking a toll on me. Well, not because it's physically taxing. Young people can handle this with no problem. Very high stressful job, though. Very high stressful. But I do need your prayers. Okay. I'm going to sign out so I can get some of my onion honey syrup for my congestion. And, sometimes you get challenges in your life. It takes a while to thank God for them. It does. But he knows your heart. And when it's tough, just stand. Your biggest witness is not your mouth. Well, it can be. But your biggest witness is being you. You and God. That's what it is. This redness you see in my face, I have rosacea. So, and no apologies. I used to be very egotistic. Right now, I'm suffering from the lapse of COVID. Not doing the gym like I used to do. My body's falling apart. But I still love God. And I still love my inmates. And I need your prayers because I want to continue working there as long as I can. So, another month I'll be the other CEO there. Because my coworker will retire. And I'd like to stay there as long as God will let me. So, you're part of my prison ministry is to pray for me. And I'll tell you other things as I go along that I need your help with. But right now, it's prayer. Because prayer is a huge, 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 huge tool to help accomplish this ministry. Pray that God would move His Holy Spirit, provide awakening and a revival in the prisons. Use me. Now, these guys who are Christians, they know me. They call me the Miracle Man. I do what I need to do, not to become overly familiar, but God has His way of showing them that I literally care, and I do pray for them. I told a couple of them, there's not much I can do, but one thing I can do, I can pray for you, and do. So, this grandpa is signing off, asking you for your prayers daily. Thank you.